Welcome, one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I am the Science Witch, and welcome to the final week of our Summer of Hitalia. And in this final week, we are covering the ship known as USUK, or the ship between America and England in the show, obviously, Hitalia. And wow, did I procrastinate making this video. We're here now, and I guess that's all that matters. And what I mean by hardcore procrastinating is I should be going to bed in about 40 minutes. And one recording session's usually about 20. And I still need to get ready for bed. Wonderful! Wunderbar! I don't even know if that's the right word! Or is it wunderbar? I don't know. I know very little German? As you can probably tell, 0 fucks are given right now. So sorry if I seem sort of nonchalant and all over the place. I'm like drained. Okay, so let's get this bullshit on a roll. Like a fucking sandwich. That's my favorite kind of sandwich, a bullshit sandwich. More like my life. Okay, I am getting off track. Who is the firm believer in couples costumes? That is America, my friends. Because, I don't know, America gets very enthusiastic over sort of obscure things, and one of those things that he is very much into that he shares similarly with England, I believe, is Halloween. I mean, England always scares America, I think. And on Halloween, I have not seen the Halloween episodes in a long time, so excuse me for my lack of knowledge. So, I can imagine costume parties, and this could be seen as when they're nations or as humans. America's just like, England, dude, we gotta do a couple costume, and England's like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, dude, they're costumes that you wear with a partner, and they go together, and it's cool, and he's like, ugh. And Halloween is also just a big thing in America in general, and just normal culture. I mean, I don't know if it's as big as in other countries, but I know it's pretty big here. I mean, I'm looking forward to Halloween, and I'm freaking 16 years old. You're never too old for Halloween, my friends. Don't let any fucking adults tell you that. 'Cause you're never too old for Halloween. Unless you're like 30. That's a little weird. But like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, time and time again, England is forced into doing couple costumes with America. And these kinds of things can be like nurse and doctor, since England has the nurse outfit from the April Fool's Day episode, or I've seen these ones with like a socket and a plug, which are pretty funny, you know, and just other things like that, which I have no doubt are corny enough for America to be really wanting to do them. Basically anything where you can make an idiot out of yourself, America will do it. Who drives / ridage? Wow, I English very well. Who rides and who drives in the... Which one of them drives and which one of them rides in the passenger seat, okay? That's better. This changes depending on whose country they're in. If they're in America's, America drives, obviously, and vice versa. Specifically because of the fact that we go different directions. But this just kind of ensures that, you know, one doesn't go absolutely fucking crazy, you know, by like backseat driving and whatever. So, because some of the traffic laws are probably different. And like I said, with the whole street thing, those differences could have a play in, or could cause some sort of catastrophe if one of them's not being as careful. Who gives nose / forehead kisses? America. I say this because I'm pretty sure canonically America is taller than England. I think that's pretty well known, and, you know, whenever I see people draw England as the bottom, he's always so tiny, and it's like, bruh, your body proportions. England is a little shorter, than America. And so I think America exploits this as much as possible just to be an even bigger pain in the ass. Pain in that beautiful ass. Stop. Whose ass I was calling beautiful is up to you. Probably Germany's sweet ass, though. What was I talking about? Oh, nose and forehead kisses. So, a lot of times, America, it's just like little things. Like, America will walk by, lean over, forehead kiss. They're sitting next to each other or something. Goes over, nose kiss. They're about to kiss. Nose kiss. 'Cause he's taking full advantage of being taller. And I mean, yeah, when they're sitting and stuff, you know, depending on posture, they could be the same height. And I imagine America doesn't have the greatest posture, but neither does England, despite his gentlemanly appearance. I never thought I'd be bringing posture into this, but okay. Let's just roll with it. Boy, my eyebrows are fucked. Unprompted massages. I feel bad. All of these have been America so far. The last one's gonna be an England one. I'll look for that. But that would be America again because, I don't know, England is a very tense guy in my opinion. I mean, despite me doing ship analysis and everything, I'm not that great at analyzing characters. It's just from first impressions and, looking a little bit deeper. But I feel like England gets super stressed over some things. I mean, being such a well-renowned empire at one point, being reduced to just an island, basically, it can kind of do a deal on the self-esteem and just be trying to keep up with his appearance as this powerful country that won all these wars and everything. And then dealing with political things, like, as of recently, the Brexit, right? That could stress a guy out. Rough day, comes home, is really tense, and America's just like, it's like England's sitting down somewhere, maybe eating a late dinner after coming home late. And America comes up, just starts kneading his shoulders. And boy, does that shit feel good. How America is so good at massages? Who knows? Might be some trade he picked up in all his travels. What travels? Well, I mean, we did kind of go a lot of places, but not really sure where he would pick it up. But, just something you can pick up. I mean, I know people who can give really good massages somehow. And maybe it's because my back is always stiff, but it always just, when you do it just right, that, good shit. Who makes sure the other eats breakfast? And as I promised, I say this is England. 'Cause, England appears, or outwardly, very mature and stern and, well, not really too stern, but I'm not saying this about America, but seems sort of like a parental figure. Like, he'd be a great dad. In that case, making sure Alfred eats a full breakfast instead of, Egg McMuffin at McDonald's or something. I mean, I think those have a lot of protein stuff in them, but they're still not good for you. So England makes sure he's got a nice, healthy, shitty-tasting breakfast, because, English food, and America just wolfs it down like nothing, because he grew up with it. And it's just the little things like that show how much they care, or how much, despite England's standoffish, I know I say a lot of characters with standoffish personalities, but he just kind of has that, I don't care, I'm too good for that kind of attitude to him, which, as it's described in his character bio, he's very cynical, and he gets into a lot of bickerings with America and France. I mean, but this video isn't about France. But he gets into a lot of bickerings with America, and outwardly, it seems like they don't. It seems like it might be toxic in a way because of how everything turned out. I mean, England did state once that someone left him heartbroken centuries ago, and whether or not that's America or France or someone else, the guy's been through a lot of shit. So I can see where everything becomes cynical and stuff. So making just in the kind of weird way of making a breakfast for America to make sure he's up and ready to go and, you know, is eating alright, really is something that stands out, but may not be as recognized as you may think. And he may not even recognize it as a sign of how much he cares about America. And I don't know if this is just like a loved one thing, but I know my mom always gets on my case about eating breakfast or not. So, and I mean, people would be like, see, USUK is a family, it's a familial relationship. And it's like, well, it can be seen that way. It can also be seen as just showing how much they care about each other, both either platonically or romantically. I try and make these as open to interpretation as possible, and, well, for ships with controversial, you know, topic, backgrounds, and stuff. And that makes 5. And this is the last video of the series. Like I said in the last video, I'm sad it's gone. I'm sad it's done, but it's not going to be the last you guys see of Italia. I still want to do an analysis of the relationship between Cibi Romano and the Holy Roman Empire, and kind of cross between that and Gerda to, you know, compare notes on the theory of Holy Rome being Germany in like a past life or something like that. So definitely not going to be the end of Italia. It's just the end of this series. I mean, we've done 22 videos on it now, and damn, I mean, we spent like 3 months on this, and I'm really proud of that. I didn't think I'd be able to stick with this, and I didn't think people would want me to stick with it, but turns out I was wrong. And I thank you guys for all the encouragement and for all the help that you guys have been giving me, and all your and sending me ships you want me to analyze, and giving me open feedback on the videos. And I'm perfectly open to constructive criticism all the way. I want to improve this channel and make it the best I can. So you guys have just done a lot for me, and this channel's just given me something to do, and I don't know, I feel sort of proud, I guess, that we were actually able to do a full series. But, I mean, hey, that's just me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know, and I hope to see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye!